Hello, my name is Mrs. Almond, and today I would like to read a book to you called Me, Jane. Me, Jane by Patrick MacDonald. Jane had a stuffed toy chimpanzee named Jubilee. She cherished Jubilee and took him everywhere she went, and Jane loved to be outside. She watched birds making their nests, spiders spinning their webs, and squirrels chasing one another up and down trees. Jane learned all that she could about the animals and plants she studied in her backyard and read about in books. One day, curious Jane wondered where eggs came from, so she and Jubilee snuck into Grandma Nut's chicken coop. Hid behind some straw, stayed very still, and observed the miracle. It was a magical world full of joy and wonder, and Jane felt very much a part of it. Jane often climbed her favorite tree, which she named Beech. She would lay her cheek against its trunk and seem to feel the sap flowing beneath the bark. Jane could feel her own heart beating, beating, beating. With the wind in her hair, she read and reread the books about Tarzan of the Apes, in which another girl, also named Jane, lived in the jungles of Africa. Jane dreamed of a life in Africa too. A life living with and helping all animals. At night, Jane would tuck Jubilee into bed, say her prayers, and fall asleep. To awake one day to her dream come true. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this story, Me, Jane, about Jane Goodall. And if you're like Jane Goodall and you like animals and exploring, I found a good science activity in this book called Backyard Science. And the activity is called Night Shift. And it's a way that you can do an experiment, and then you can maybe observe some tracks of some animals that might be in your backyard at night. And if you would like to do that, I have put my email address in the comments, and have your parents email me, and I will send them this little activity in a PDF form. And I also have a PDF activity that goes with the story Me, Jane. And if your parents are interested in you doing this activity, or you're interested in it, have them email me, and in the subject box put Me, Jane, and I will know what it's about, and I would be more than happy to send that activity to you free. Okay? All right, well, I hope that you have had a good time listening to me read and learning about Jane Goodall. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.